was a hard transition from grade school to middle school, but my grade school teachers wanted to hold me back. Mom and Dad fought it with all their strength. That summer went by very slowly. I was in my own world, blocking out everything they had to do with school, but the new school year eventually came. The first week of middle school, Mom and I had run into the grocery store. "Mom, there's Mrs. Addie and Mrs. Noby," my 5th grade teachers. They saw me. It was very evident. Mom looked up and waved, but they were already around the corner. They probably didn't see us. She knew they were trying to avoid us. I wanted to say hi, but didn't. They looked right at me. I was so upset. "See, I knew it. They think I'm stupid and they don't like me." Mom looked at me in shock. "They don't think that, honey." I looked up at Mom. "Yes, they do. They said so. I heard them." Mom took my hand and purposely walked over to them. "Hello, how are you doing?" They both stopped what they were doing. Mrs. Addie spoke first. "Hi, fine. How are you doing?" She looked at me with a forced smile. "Hi, Jennifer." I felt stiff and awkward. "Hi, Mrs. Addie, Mrs. Nubby." That was it. They were gone. Now I'm going to stop right here. This is page 8 on the book. And I'm going to let you know, as I said earlier, that this book is a fictional book. But there are some situations here that were true. And this, unfortunately, is true. This actually happened to my daughter in a grocery store. It's not a fun experience, but I wanted to put it in here to show that some unkind things happen from even teachers, which is very sad. And well, I felt really bad for my daughter, but I'm hoping that this will reach out and touch and help other people to either understand what dyslexia is, and also for the person with dyslexia to know that they're not alone and they are loved. So I will continue now. The more I thought about it, the more depressed I got. I closed my eyes and tried to clear my mind. I must have fallen asleep because when I opened my eyes and looked out the window, we were driving through Tompkinsville. "Mom, what happened to Hilda's dime store? It's cool. It's a coffee shop." Surprised by my sudden excitement, Mom explained. "Mr. Joe Al, grew up here. He moved back about a year ago after his wife died, bought the place, and remodeled it to a city-style cafe." Knowing how upset I've been, Mom reached out and squeezed my hand. "Maybe you can visit the cafe. It'll help you feel more like home." That was a good thought from Mom. "Yeah, maybe." We drove up into Granny and Pappy's driveway. They were sitting on the porch, waving and smiling like 2 little kids. They couldn't get to the car fast enough. "Arlene and Kyle, you made good time," Granny said, hugging and kissing us. "Jennifer, you're grown so tall." She wrapped her arms around my shoulder and held me close as we walked into the house. "I'll bring your bags upstairs into your room, Jennifer," Pappy said, carrying my bags in. Dad was not far behind with his hands full. "She's a typical female, that's for sure. All this stuff for a few weeks stay?" A few weeks stay? Is he kidding? How about my entire life? 3 dreaded months worth. What do they expect?